Hello, everyone. Welcome back to FFG Live. My name is Evan Johnson. I'm joined here today by none other than Caleb Grace.
Hey, everybody.
How are you doing today, Caleb?
I'm a little tired today, but I'm excited for this.
Oh, I'm very excited as well. So, in case you missed the memo, you just showed up because you saw we went live, and you're like, "Oh man, what is FFG doing?" So we are talking about Marvel Champions, the card game today. We're going to be showing off some stuff from the new Quicksilver Hero Pack. We showed a little bit at Gen Con. We're going to show many more of those cards here today, and then the announcement article will be going up tomorrow. So there'll be even more cards for you to enjoy at that point. And then after we talk about those cards, we're going to do a little gameplay. We're going to play the first scenario of the Rise of Red Skull campaign expansion. So we're going to be taking on Crossbones here, which should be pretty exciting.
Heck yeah.
So without further ado, let us go ahead and get into it. So we're starting with talking about Pietro Maximoff and Quicksilver. So these are cards that we showed at Gen Con, of course. His alter ego in his hero form. So if you haven't seen that, you can go check that out because there's a lot of cards and a lot of good Marvel stuff that you'll want to see.
Yeah, let's actually just stop and wait for them all to do
that. Yeah. Please go watch this 1 hour video, and then we will be back. In any case, so those are going up on the screen for you now to take a look at. I won't read them off since we've already, read them off in previous streams, and most people watching are probably familiar with them. But as we can see, Quicksilver, a hero who plays quite differently from any other hero who's kind of come here before. What were kind of like the primary design goals for you and Boggs with this hero, and did he come together pretty quickly, or did he take some turns along the way?
Well, everything with Quicksilver happens quickly.
Yeah, okay.
It has to. He was designed like that. Just boom.
In a flash.
Yeah. Wrong IP.
What?
Yeah. This so Boggs took lead on this set of hero packs and just did a fantastic job. So my involvement was largely kind of toward the beginning and toward the end. So beginning, we do this regardless of whoever's taking lead. As a group, we'll come together and talk about the heroes, their power sets, the theme, and kind of how we want to represent that in a game. So obviously, Quicksilver's ability. He's the fastest man on the earth. He can move real quick. So we're like, what's a great way to represent that? And both Boggs and I had the same idea, basically independent of each other. We're both kind of like, he should ready. He should just stand up real quick.
Yeah.
So obviously we had a hero who's a little bit like that with Captain America, where you can, toss a card from your hand to ready Cap. So we were like, all right, how do we make that different, right, to really stand apart? And so Boggs was the one who was like, how about just the first time he uses a hero power to just stand up? I was like, that sounds awesome. It's just automatic. Yeah,
that's really cool. And obviously a hero like that wants to have ways to like buff those base powers. So we can throw up Hyper Perception is one of his upgrades. So this is a 2-cost upgrade in Quicksilver's signature cards. It just says Quicksilver gets +1 thwart. And it's no spoiler, I think, to say that he has a similar card for defense and for attack. So you could like fully kit him out. And then you can take him even further with like Maximum Velocity, which is an event that he has in his deck. It's a 2-cost event, max 1 per phase, hero action. You get +2 thwart, +2 attack, and +2 defense until the end of the round.
Yeah.
So that is some pretty cool stuff, and it's cool to see the thematic tie-in, right, where he gets more powerful as he kind of like picks up speed.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Iron Man has to like build his suit and kind of like tinker it all together before he flies into battle. So has it kind of been your experience that it works similarly with Quicksilver, where you want to kind of like build up a little bit and then you can like start running fast and like really take the fight? How do you usually approach that?
I mean, there might be a little truth in that. I think the main difference is that Quicksilver's hand size is 5 in hero form, whereas Iron Man really relies on getting his tech upgrades out to have a hand size that you feel confident going into hero form with.
Yeah, of course.
So Quicksilver really is a kind of hero, if you want to, if you need to, you can get right into the fight.
Nice.
Especially with his ability to ready after using his defense. That'll really help you to be able to hold your ground for a little while, to stabilize, so that you don't have to let the villain scheme.
Right, because it's once per phase, so he can ready during the hero phase and then defend and ready in villain phase.
And that's actually probably one of my favorite things about him, right? Is that you pretty much always defend. He's like the only hero we have yet where it's automatic defense because you're just going to stand right back up again.
Yeah. And we know that he's paired with like the protection aspect in this as well. So then other cards that he has. So we've talked about always be running during Gen Con. So this is the one cost event that's just like ready Quicksilver, right? Moves it very quickly. He also has Serval Industries, which we'll throw up. So this is a one cost support a location. It says alter ego action, exhaust Serval Industries, shuffle 2 Quicksilver cards from your discard pile into your deck. So this seems like a really useful card, obviously, for Quicksilver, since it lets you pull back, always be running, and maximum velocity, and all these events that you want to keep playing. So I'm curious about like how you approach the design of like unique cards with a hero signature card specifically, since Serval Industries with the uniqueness rules, it's limit 1 per deck essentially. What's the design philosophy around that? Like balancing between the limit 1 per deck cards, like allies or unique supports, and cards that have multiple copies?
Well, first of all, it's theme. So something that's unique, like a character, that's obviously we need to make that just a one of then. That's how we design this game, is that you don't get to have multiple copies of specific allies in your deck. It's just makes them feel more special. So something like Serval Industries, that's a place. I suppose we could represent it differently to be multiple things, but in this case, it's like, well, this is a single place, and then also in terms of power level. Yeah, we want to make it punchy. We want to give you a good reason to flip back to alter ego form and take advantage of its ability. So sometimes we start with mechanics and then we find a theme to fit. Sometimes we start with theme and find a mechanic to fit. So I think in this case it was a bit of both.
Sure, absolutely. So let's show off Avalanche. So this is...
one thing I want to mention while you're scrolling for Avalanche.
Yeah, go for it.
The Serval Industry is one of my favorite parts about Bog's design there, is how well it combos with his alter ego ability on his hero. Because you can use Serval Industries to shuffle the cards back in your deck.
Right.
And then you can trigger his alter ego ability, toss a couple cards from your hand to draw a couple. You might actually hit those cards that turn if you're lucky. Yeah,
absolutely. That's a cool, a neat little interaction there. So we have Avalanche. So this is the Nemesis minion that comes with Quicksilver. So he's got 1 scheme, 2 attack, 4 hit points. He's got the Brotherhood of Mutants trait, which should excite some people. He has Insight 2, which is the keyword that just places threat on the main scheme.
Yeah.
And then when revealed, each player must choose to either take 2 indirect damage or exhaust their identity.
Yeah.
So with this and then the rest of the cards in Quicksilver's Nemesis set, how can players expect to see this kind of countering typical strategies with Quicksilver?
Well, obviously he does not want to exhaust.
Yeah.
When that's when it's kind of the fun downside to Quicksilver's ability. It's super powerful as long as you start your turn ready. But if you get exhausted by something, you're not just missing out on 1 action, you're essentially missing out on 2.
Right.
So that's...
if not more.
Right, yeah. So that's where you're looking at like, oh man, if Avalanche, if he exhausts you, you're in real trouble. So we have a little bit of an out where you can take damage instead. But of course, Quicksilver doesn't have an abundance of hit points. He's strong enough, but he's not like Hulk, so that damage is going to add up fast. So it becomes an interesting choice.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we also wanted to show off United We Stand, which is one of the cards that is not actually in Quicksilver's deck, since he's protection aspect, but this is one of the other cards included in his pack. So this is a free event. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Hero action, heal 1 damage from up to X friendly characters to a maximum of 3 characters, where X is equal to the villain's stage number. So as the leadership card, it lets you heal damage from your friendly characters. And healing is a really interesting aspect, I think, of Marvel Champions, because healing without going to alter ego is so powerful. Up to this point, it's mostly been shared between protection and leadership. Can we expect to see like this mechanic or mechanics like it to kind of spread to other aspects given time? Or is this, do you see it more as centered in like leadership and protection?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, we want this game to go a really long time, so never say never.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, we like to try to give each aspect something that they're a little bit better at than the other aspects. And for protection, they, obviously better at defending and a little bit better at healing.
Yeah.
There's so much ally focus and leadership, though, that we were like, it feels natural to find some way of giving leadership access to healing, particularly in a way that benefits the allies really well. Yeah, so that was kind of fun to, we kind of accomplished, we checked like 2 boxes with this card.
Sure.
One was giving leadership a little bit of access to healing, and then the other was building up the Avenger trait. That was something we really wanted to do with this wave of heroes who are all Avengers, and we already have a lot of Avengers, so it's like, how can we start to bring these Avengers together? You might say assemble them.
you might say that.
So we kind of landed on this theme of the villain stage number. That was like a lever we hadn't pulled yet. That we thought that's an interesting design space. The Avengers always feel like they really rise to the occasion when their backs to the wall. They get stronger as the situation gets worse. And so we thought, how about if they had cards that are like better? The worse the villain is, the better they are. So obviously, if you're playing a stage 1 villain, healing 1 damage, you might not even put that card in your deck, even though it's free.
Right.
You might be like, I'd rather pay 1 for first aid and heal 2.
Yeah.
It's about you have to balance those things in your mind during deck construction.
Yeah.
But when you're looking at, I think I'm going to play expert mode. So it's immediately 0 for 2, which is clearly better than first aid. But then when you get to stage 3, now it's 0 for 3. That's legit. I might just auto include if I'm playing expert mode. We'll see.
Yeah. That's awesome. A question I saw in the chat that I'm assuming you don't know the answer to because it's kind of a crazy question.
It's good to assume I don't know anything.
Do you know what comic series that art is from?
Oh gosh, I wish that I could say that I did. It's very modern art, especially you can tell it has Spectrum in the background there, and she only came back to like the Avengers in like circa 2017 or something. I don't know. I wish I did. Yeah, I get that question sometimes too, like through our rules questions.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get questions about art, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big comic book nerd, so I'm always happy to talk about, but I don't always know where it comes from.
Right.
We're not actually going into the comics and pulling the art ourselves from comics.
Right, you freelance that.
Yeah, we have kind of several different processes I think we've discussed in the past.
Right.
But essentially, somebody else is hunting those pieces down for us.
Right. Someone threw out that it may be from Civil War II.
Yeah, it's got
be
Captain Marvel front and center. She was one of the main players in that story arc.
Yeah. Awesome. So those are the cards. Actually, a question that occurred to me. So we're going off script here. But so you mentioned how you were talking about building up the Avengers.
Here. They pay me extra when we go off script.
Yeah. I'll pay you after. So you mentioned building up the Avengers with kind of these packs and stuff, and we've shown that Galaxy's Most Wanted is next, and people can probably extrapolate a number of hero packs past that.
Sure.
Can we expect that is the focus going to move more fully off of Avengers as we go into the future? Like, is that something that we're going to come back to in the future, or like maybe we'll get kind of sprinkled in throughout, or is it going to more be like, okay, this is the Avengers, and now like that's kind of the end for now of Avengers card support, and we're doing new stuff now.
Sure, well, I'm a big Avengers fan, so the plan I pitched was we'll do an Avengers, then something else, then Avengers, and something else. Then no, I'm just kidding. No, not at all. Yeah, absolutely. I think our strategy is pretty straightforward, right? We have an Avengers themed story box followed by Avengers themed heroes. We've announced Galaxy's Most Wanted, which is a Guardians themed box. Yeah, I think it's safe to assume it's going to be followed by Guardians themed heroes, and who knows what comes after that, right? I do.
Yeah. All of us do.
But yeah, I think we all agreed the Avengers were the right place to start for the launch of this game. But there are so many other great Marvel characters and teams that we want to get to. So yes, absolutely, fans can expect that we are going to move beyond the Avengers at some point and start to give those other teams their love, starting with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, well, let's get into some gameplay and playing with Rise of Red Skull. But don't leave, because this gameplay will not be entirely devoid of new cards, because we happen to have with us here today.
What's the big reveal?
The big reveal, we have the Ant-Man and Wasp Hero Max that we're going to be playing with against Crossbones here. So
yes, indeed,
we'll have new cards to show off into the card cam there. I know that people are probably super curious about the hero cards and how those work, and we should show that off. What's the best way to show this off, Ryan? Do you want the overhead cam or the card cam?
Since they're so big, put them in the middle of the table.
All right, so here we have these. Yeah. There we go. So you can see them here, and they have the alter ego on the other side, and they open like so to become the hero. Ta-da! Like that. And then so on the other side, it just looks like that. So that is how these work. They have, as you can see, there's kind of a seam there, or they're joined on the one side. These are brand new, straight out of the box, which is why I would say that they're like, leaning up a little bit, as you can see. Though I kind of like that because it's like it's 3D, I would expect these, I haven't played with these a ton, but I would expect these to flatten out, in, I don't know, a game or two and lay pretty flat when
it's solid
they're just
design.
on the table.
We stress tested pretty good. It holds up.
Yeah, it's very similar to like what another, popular
another
CCG.
Popular CCG with folding
featuring
cards.
Robots in Disguise, maybe, has done with their cards. So if you're familiar with those, you know of their durability and all of that. So now that we've kind of shown off these cool gigantic cards, let's get into it.
You ready to rock?
Yeah, I am ready to rock.
Okay.
Not quite though, because I need to, get out like my obligation and stuff.
All right, Ryan, you liked our identities kind of flush to the mat there. You can see what you need.
Worked great.
I think I might be able to fit mine on the mat. We'll see how long that lasts.
They are the pre-constructed decks for Tail Swap.
Yeah, fresh out of the pack.
Yep, mine not even shuffled, never been shuffled. So
Yeah.
I need to do that.
Oh, you got your obligation there?
Yeah,
I was just about to remember that. Yep.
Get that in
Tell
there.
you what, I'll take a second to shuffle that.
All right, you already shuffled your hero deck.
I
right?
did. I
Smart
spent
like
some
that.
time off camera shuffling. Every day I'm shuffling.
Please, no 10-year-old references.
Okay, this should be pretty well shuffled too. We did some of that ahead of time as well. Okay, put that close to you. You're running that.
Yeah, I'm running that.
All right.
Okay. So,
Everything good?
It's got to be in the green.
It's got to be in the green.
in the green. All right.
We are in the
I
green.
can move the camera if it exceeds later.
A
Sure,
question for you.
Yes, sir.
Did you consider putting Pizza Dog / Lucky in Hawkeye's deck?
Pizza Dog in Hawkeye's deck.
Yeah.
Oh, from the Matt Fraction run.
Yeah, from the Fraction.
Yeah. There were
My favorite Hawkeye run.
There's really just too much good Hawkeye stuff to put all in one deck, and that's going to be true for a lot of characters. If you consider Spider-Man in the core, we had a really tough call to say, all right, he's got a lot of really strong support characters.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly Aunt May, who made it into the pack, and Mary Jane Watson, who did not. And it kind of breaks your heart a little bit to have to make those choices, but
Yeah.
It comes with the job, right?
Do you see opportunities to add those characters in the future? Assuming that you would not do like a new set of signature cards for Spider-Man, but as just like a leadership card, right? Here's Mary Jane Watson. Characters that are so tied to a specific hero, could they appear in that way?
Yeah, potentially. I do not know.
Sure.
I do not know. It's one of those things where we've got a lot of things in motion already. We presented a plan to get this game launched that went pretty far down the road, and it's been a pretty aggressive, development schedule to keep up with, and so we're not really having a lot of those conversations right now about the characters that we couldn't include, the things that we couldn't include.
Right. Because you have so much.
Because we're really just as soon as we're wrapping up on this, or even before we're wrapping up on this, we're thinking about Galaxy's Most Wanted. And we're thinking about what's going to go with Rocket and Groot, and how are we going to do that.
Yeah.
So there isn't a whole lot of time to stop and say, what about those beloved characters and things that we couldn't fit in? Maybe we'll have that conversation somewhere down the line. It's great to hear that people are that excited about it. That they'd like to see that. So I'm sure if the demand is there, that we could find a way to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. People are asking if we're playing on standard or expert. We're playing on standard. I don't know. We probably could have played on expert, but this is what we set up. So here we are.
I'm a standard kind of guy.
Yeah.
I'm a real boring guy.
We want to win. All right. So we've got our cards. We should probably read what the scenario is all about, in case someone doesn't know. So there's a comic book. I won't read the comic book section since that is not a good.
I was looking forward to your sound effect.
That's not a good translation of the medium. I'll just read this little bit here. Crossbones is attacking the Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains with a small army of Hydra troops. The SHIELD soldiers stationed there fight desperately to protect the facility, but they are being overwhelmed by Hydra's blitzkrieg assault. They need your help to stop Crossbones from capturing the experimental weapons being developed in the Pegasus labs. So we've got our encounter deck and all that set up. We have, to the side there, the experimental weapons deck.
The 4-card experimental weapons deck all set up.
So shuffled, placed face down. Cards may come into play from that experimental weapons deck.
They sure will.
And here we are.
Yeah, and I should probably take this opportunity to note, I think the community's pretty well aware of this already, but there is unfortunately a little discrepancy between what's on the card and what's in the rules as far as which Hydra set to include. So when you're playing this, I would go with the rules that says Hydra Assault.
Right.
You can play with Hydra Patrol. They're both modular sets. It won't break the game. But if you're wondering which one did we intend for your campaign experience, Hydra Assault is the way to go.
Sure, which is the rule book, correct?
That's the one in the rule book. Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, either one actually works fine for playing.
A question, can you confirm if Hawkeye is deaf in this iteration?
If
or
he's
in
deaf?
this universe, in the game?
Oh, I don't think so. That's Old Man Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That's kind of a fun reference, though.
Not this Hawkeye.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we draw up?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I have the first player over here. We didn't actually talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll just go ahead and go first because I'm cocky.
Yeah. Go for it. I need time to read cards anyways.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, I got to look at my hand here as well and see what I want to keep and what I don't. Anytime I see a hero-specific card, I'm like, yep, I'll just keep that. And I got Team Building Exercise, which I remember being one of Bog's favorites. I'm going to keep that too. That's going to pay for it. These ones, actually, that looks like fun. I'm going to toss 2 and draw up. We'll see how that goes.
Perfect.
Somewhere Boggs is off screen going, no, Caleb, you should have kept those cards. What were you thinking?
Question, if you ever get there, in 10 years or so down the road, would you consider making alternate sets for heroes? Alternate signature cards, I assume he means.
I would love to see the game mature to a point where we can do that and the demand is there, because any comic book fan knows that the characters like Spider-Man and Wolverine and Captain America and Iron Man and so many others have all gone through a series of evolutions with their costumes and their missions. And yeah, I would love to do that. Just off the top of my head, when we were developing the core, of course we're going to put in classic Spider-Man, but a lot of people are fans of the black suit Spider-Man. Right. Which, that would be kind of exciting to come back and be like, here's another version of Peter Parker with his black suit. Maybe that one comes with Mary Jane Watson. That's exciting to think about. We're not quite there yet.
Right, of course, yeah. All right, I'll stop bothering you so you can take.
Yeah, quit bothering me. If everyone in the chat could just pipe down for a minute, I'm trying to play a game. I'm kidding.
I'm playing here.
I just turned out like a grumpy man all of a sudden. You've never seen me play. You've never seen me play before. Now I'm just like, shut it. All right, are you ready to start?
I am ready to start.
Okay, I haven't actually flipped this over yet.
Oh yeah, we should know what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get one of these. So, we're on stage 1B, Attack on Mount Athena. Sounds a lot like the rule book. Crossbones is leading an army of Hydra soldiers in a direct assault on Project Pegasus facility in the Adirondack Mountains. And it's a good thing we had a proofreader, because I spell Adriatic wrong every time. All right, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Here we go. Top card is Power Gauntlets. I'll throw that up there if you want, Ryan. So this is going to attach to the villain. Forced response. After attached villain attacks and damages you, discard one card from your hand. That will be your choice. Hero action, spend mental, physical resources, discard this card. That sounds like a good idea. Especially because Crossbones, his ability is, well, Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attacks gain piercing. That means he cuts right through tough status cards.
Yep.
And there might be cards in his deck that want him to have a weapon as well.
I never could have guessed.
We may not want to leave that there for too long. All right, so what was I doing? I was playing stuff. I'm playing here. I'm going to use Genius to get a team building exercise on the table. Ryan, is that good there? No. Okay. All right, fair enough.
I'll fix the camera.
I'll push this up a little bit. We'll see what we can do.
That's the one that lets you reduce the cost, right?
Yeah, and I think I got some interesting cards in my hand. So it looks like I want to go tiny because of what's in my hand.
Going tiny? Going
Except there's no thwart, so I don't really need to go tiny. This one doesn't have any starting threat on it. So, wow. All right, I guess I'm just going to go big then. Go big or go home.
Yeah, let's see that big card.
Here we go. Boom.
So big.
Yeah. So after I have a response, after you change to this form, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Well, that's going to have to be Crossbones. He's the only one out there. Also, I have Moxie. After I change to hero form, my hero gets +1/+1/+1 till the end of the round. I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah.
There we go. So my attack is now 4. That seems legit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy for 4, bringing him down to 19.
Nice.
Yeah, take that, Crossbones.
Laying the smackdown.
He's staying on my boot this turn. All right. Then...
Sorry about that, and thank you for your patience as we resolve technical difficulties. Caleb was about to take an awesome turn, and then he ruined everything.
Well, what happened, I think, is Crossbones got kicked in the face, called Red Skull.
And he's like, take down their internet.
He was like, you got to sabotage this thing that's happening here. We got Hydra, we got Zola in the machine, crashing our internet. Yeah, I was just about to get rid of these power gauntlets by resolving the hero action using a wild for a mental and spinning a physical, so no more power gauntlet. However, that will go into the encounter deck discard pile. Yep, and I got 1 card left in my hand. I'm going to end there.
All right. Well, I'm going to play, I believe that this card has not been shown yet, so I'm going to play the Power in All of Us.
Yeah, I like this one.
Max 2 per deck. Double the number of resources this card generates when playing for a basic gray card.
Yeah.
So it's basically like Power of Aggression, Power of Justice, except for basic cards, which is pretty nifty. I like kind of the options that brings to deck building.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for being able to push it in some weird directions.
I think any game I ever play that has like a neutral faction or a basic, aspect or something, I always like to see the card pool grow to the point where I'm like, I'm going all basic.
Yeah, like, exactly.
This card will really shine when you make that deck.
Here's my neutral house card. And, they can't see it. Can you cut to the card cam?
It was up.
Oh, okay. You got it? All right. So I'm playing that, and then another one. So we're going to play Spider-Man Miles Morales here. So 3-cost ally, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Response: after you play Spider-Man from your hand, choose thwart or attack. He gets +2 to the chosen power until the end of the phase.
Yeah, he does.
So
swinging in for 4 attack this turn.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna be.
Oh, I wish I had a way to ready him for you.
That'd be cool, but he'll just hit him for 4.
Awesome. Down to 15.
Yeah.
Crossbones is not long for this world.
I'm gonna flip into giant form.
Yeah.
I'm so big. And I'm going to play Surprise Attack.
Nice.
1 cost event, attack. Your response after you change form, deal 3 damage to an enemy. 4 damage if you paid for this with a might resource. I did not have a might resource.
All right, so 3 damage?
3 damage it is.
Down to 12. We have knocked off half of his hit points in the opening turn.
This is why maybe we should have played expert, but yeah, you
Oh, no.
It's about to come back.
This is what the game is all about. This is feeling good.
Bam, 2 damage.
2 more,
Yeah.
down to 10.
All right, I got 1 card left, and I'm gonna keep it.
Awesome. So we're gonna ready our cards and draw back.
This hand size of 5 on Giant Wasp is so good.
Yeah, I'm hand size of 4. I had to look real quick and double check that before I started drawing too much. Like, yeah, that's part of his thing. Is you want to constantly be changing.
Yeah, someone was asking to see Miles Morales again, so I'm putting
Yeah,
him back up
we
there.
want to just see Miles Morales as much as possible.
Oh, absolutely. That is where I'm at.
Cool. All right. So villain phase.
Yeah, he's gonna do some stuff. Some evil doing.
Well, first I was about to throw 3 on there, but there's only 2 of us,
There are
so
only
this is
2
gonna
of
go
us.
up by 2. And let's see, I'm first player, so he wants to attack me. He's only 1 attack at the moment. I have 4 defense because of my 3 + 1 for Moxie, but he's only 1. I'm just gonna say bring it.
Yeah,
So let's, if you would hand me that boost card.
there's a boost card for
So
you.
here he's resolving his 1 + 1. So I'm taking 2 damage down from 12 to 10. No
Yeah.
biggie.
I am also just gonna take it on the nose here.
Just gonna take it. Here we go. You got 1 plus 2. You got 3 damage coming at you.
No problem.
And then if you would deal each of us an encounter card.
Of course, there's 1 for you.
All right,
There's
so
1 for me.
generous. Here we go. What do we got? Hard as nails. I love the art on that. That image is so cool.
Yeah.
When revealed, give the villain a tough status card. All right. And the rest says if you cannot. But we can't. Well, actually, where's our status cards?
Oh, probably in the box.
Are those in the box?
Yep, 1 second.
Did Hydra steal those too?
Yes, they did. All right, we got them. LOL.
Crossbones over there. I told you to steal this. The
There they
stunning
are.
confused, not my tough. All right, cool. So he is tough. And now it's for you, sir.
Yeah, let's see what I get. Weapon Master. When revealed, I'm in hero form. The villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains surge.
Oh, you're welcome.
Ouch.
Got rid of that weapon attachment for you.
Yep. So I'm gonna take another hit.
Still just 1.
defend it.
1
Yeah.
coming at you.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
You're
I
at
think
8
we're
hit
fine.
points?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're fine. Yeah, 2.
All right, down to 6. All right, then.
No
That's the
big
end
deal.
of the round. Here you are, first player.
All right, first player, ready to get things done.
Play home, player.
I'm going to. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to pay 2 and play Biosynthetic Wings.
Nice.
Give myself aerial. When I would take any amount of damage, if I'm in tiny hero form, I can exhaust this to prevent 1 of that damage.
Nice.
So I want to stay alive a little
Just
bit.
duck out of the way.
Yep. Are we worried about that threat at all? Do you want me to?
Just 2 of it? I mean, not especially, but
Yeah.
I guess he's going to move on at 3 per player, so
Yeah. So
6.
I'm not planning on going to alter ego form. I'm
Okay.
gonna go tiny. Is my plan.
Go for it.
Okay. In that case, then let us. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. All right. We're going to attack and get rid of his tough card.
Sure thing.
Then we're gonna flip. Whoop.
Shrinking down to tiny size.
Down to tiny size. I'm going to play surprise attack again with a wild resource this time. So that would be 4 damage.
4 damage.
Coming
Jeez.
at him.
Down to 6.
Spider-Man. What does Spider-Man want to do? He'll probably punch him. Yeah.
Sure.
2 more damage.
2 more. He is down to 4.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be able to polish this guy off.
A question.
Yes, sir.
So they're asking if there's going to be a Quicksilver article. Yes, tomorrow there will be one. Another one, will there be more cards that are boosted by Ariel in the future?
Oh, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of those kind of like cornerstone traits.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right. So since you got him all the way down to 4, we're going to finish him off this turn.
Yeah. Let's
So
punch
I'm
him.
going to first exhaust to hit him for 3 while I'm in giant form. Hit him with that giant fist.
Yeah.
Get him all the way down to 1 hit point. Now I'm excited for this finishing move. Let's see. I am going to shrink down to tiny size. And I'll put this up here.
Yeah.
Puny Pest. Response. After you change this form, remove 1 threat from a scheme. So we got that.
Yep.
And now that I'm tiny, I can exhaust team building exercise to play Army of Ants, reducing its cost by 1. So essentially playing it free.
Yep.
Because I have the tiny trait, so does it. And now hero action. If I'm tiny, exhaust Army Ants, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Oh, snap.
That's right, Crossbones. You were defeated by my ants.
The ants just, it's a.
How do you feel about that there?
It's some
big
Indiana
guy?
Jones 4 stuff right there.
Okay. So that version of Crossbones is KO'd. KO. All right.
Throw up the ants card.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. There's the ants for everybody who wants to see
Army
the
of
ants.
ants.
While they're looking at that, could you please search the encounter deck
Of course.
for Crossbones machine gun?
Crossbones machine gun.
Yep.
We don't
So
want
if
to
they've had a
have
chance to look at the ants, I'll just throw up Crossbones 2 real quick. When he's revealed, he's going to grab this machine gun, which I'm going to throw up next. This is one of my favorite cards. Because Crossbones, he doesn't really have a lot of superpowers, but he's got a lot of hardware. He especially likes his machine guns. So these are kind of an interesting attachment for him. They're going to enter play with 2 per player ammo counters. And whenever he attacks you, you're going to remove an ammo counter and discard some cards from the top of the encounter deck and take some damage equal to the boost icons.
Yeah, it's no good.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. So yeah, let's see. They're going to attach that to him.
There's no removal condition on that, right?
Nope. He's just going to burn through his ammo and then he's going to chuck the gun and maybe it'll come up again.
Yeah.
So there's the 4. I'm using the wrong kind of
Yeah.
counter. What am I doing? Can you find one more?
Yep. There you are.
One there. There we go. Cool. All right. So that was him being revealed. He also has 14 per player hit points. So that's 28.
Yeah, put Ant-Man's tiny form up there again. Someone was
Yeah.
asking about Puny Pest.
Yeah, absolutely. While they're looking at that, I'm going to finish out my turn by spending strength to play down another team building exercise.
Oh, there you go.
That's just what I have. I'm holding on to this card for next turn when I flip back to giant size.
All
So
right.
that's it for me. And you did your turn, right?
I did my turn.
We're going to ready up
Whoop.
and draw back up. I got a hand size of 5 now. That feels a little better. Awesome. Okay.
All right.
Start of the villain phase. Getting 2 more threats. Despite our best efforts, they're still attacking Mount Athena. Okay, now he wants to activate against you as the first player.
He does.
So this is forced to interrupt. This is going to happen first.
Okay. Hit me
So
with it.
when he's going to do it, he's going to discard that. And let me read how many cards exactly. Discard just the top card.
Okay. One booster.
You're taking 1 indirect damage. So Spider-Man could take it or Wasp can
I'll take it. Actually, I can use my bounce synthetic wings, right? When I take any amount of damage.
Yeah, if it doesn't specify from an attack, you got it.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Gonna
So
just
now he's going to
fly
resolve.
away.
Yep, now he's going to resolve the rest of his attack. He's going to need a boost card.
Yes,
And he's
sir.
got 2 base attack now
Yeah, I
and
think-
piercing again.
I think Miles is going to jump in front of this.
All right,
one.
Miles is going to save the day.
Woo. All right.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Good
Eating
thing,
that
too.
beefy 3 boost. Thanks,
Jeez.
Miles.
5 attack. Miles is a true hero.
He is a true hero.
All right, can you,
That's yours now. I guess not quite yet. Not quite
Can
yet.
you deal me that boost card? Okay, so he's coming at me for... Well, first let's spend that ammo. Discard the top card.
1.
1, okay. That's got to go to me because I don't have any friends at the moment.
No friends.
All right. And then I've got 9 hit points, 2 defense. What am I looking at here? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this one because I got something for next turn I don't want to ruin.
Okay.
So this is 2 plus 1. That's fortunate. Not too bad.
Yep.
I'm down to 6.
A question I
Yeah.
see in the chat. How does United We Stand, which is the 0 cost leadership one that we looked at, that scales based on stage number, How does that work with Wrecking Crew, since they are A, B, and not stage 1, 2,
Yep,
3?
that's not a card you want to bring to the Wrecking Crew party.
Because it would be 0.
The rules specify if value is denoted by a letter, then that letter equals 0 for purposes of numbers.
Yeah, so don't play it in that situation.
Yeah, not unless you're big on healing 0 for 0.
Yeah.
Yep. The Wrecking Crew is one of those rare exceptions.
Yeah.
There may be others in the future, but more times than not, you're going to find villains with stage numbers.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
All
Okay, we need to deal out those encounter cards. First to you and then to me.
Yes. All right, encounter card. Full auto.
That's my favorite. So technically, you've dealt this one out.
Yes, yeah, that
to
one has
me,
gone to you.
And then you're going to resolve full auto.
Discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is crossbones attack. One
Yep.
direct damage for each boost die. Done.
So 2 cards.
1, 4.
Ooh, flipped up that armor.
Yep. Well,
4 damage. What does that leave you at?
2.
Oh my gosh.
Down to 2.
So just when it looks like Crossbones is maybe on the easy side, suddenly you're almost dead.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what I got. Oh, this is going to make life interesting. We got the Legions of Hydra. So this is definitely going to put a crimp in our style here. We got when revealed. If Madam Hydra is not in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Madam Hydra and put her into play engaged with you. So that's coming to me. Yep.
Let me find her for you.
Ooh.
One Madam Hydra coming right
Yep.
up.
Now this is from the core, so this might not be new to players.
No, people know this.
Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. So we've got both Madam Hydra and Crossbones with the Hydra trait. So that's going to be a base of 3 plus 2 more for each of them. So that's 7 threat.
Those are the wrong ones again, man.
I am, yeah. What am I doing? I'm just insisting on doing things wrong today.
Just get it backwards mode.
There you go. Okay, and that's going to generate an extra encounter card for us. So this is actually what I like about this game. It looks like we're just trouncing him at stage 1, and now he's coming back swinging.
Yeah.
Big time. Madam Hydra's no pushover either. She cannot take damage while that thing's in play.
Yep.
That, wow. Okay. I think that might change my plan. You're probably got to go back alter ego, too.
Yeah, that is what it is looking like.
Oh, boy. So now I'll be first player.
Yep.
Holy smokes. Yep.
All right.
Wow. This, and this isn't really the hand that I want in this situation.
My hand's pretty bad, too, actually.
Okay, let's see. I was going to go to giant size and just, do a ton of damage. Unfortunately, I can't even hit her right now. She's protected by her legions. 6 health, I'm not too worried about dying just at the moment. Okay, let's see. What can I do? Play what I got. I want to get Ronan down. This is kind of fun. Ronan with no subtitle. Who is that masked man?
Yeah, we don't know.
Or woman, actually. It's kind of fun. A lot of people have been Ronan in the comics. So to play Ronan, I'm going to exhaust team building exercise, reduce that cost by 1. So I just need to spend 2. Let's go Moxie and Giant Strength. This kind of hurts. These are all good cards.
Yeah.
I had to call an audible on the play here. But I definitely need a friend when I'm facing down these kind of minions. So there's Ronan. And he gets better. Well, he has tech attached. So I'm going to use First Aid's resource to pay for Power Gloves. This is going to attach to an Avenger ally, max 1 per ally. After attached ally attacks or thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Pretty good.
And so that's going to boost Ronan's thwart up to 2, and his attack up to 3. Okay. Now I got no hand, so I just got to deal with what's in front of me. I'm still tiny, so the first thing I want to do is exhaust Army of Ants, and we'll just poke Crossbones for 1.
Yeah.
Those ants are going to get you in 27 turns, bud. You better watch out.
They're coming for you.
All right. And I am in tiny form, so I can do a bit of thwarting. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Ant-Man's going to thwart 2 off the Legions of Hydra. because we need to deal with this.
We are probably going to end up advancing.
Oh, I'm
since
pretty sure we're going to advance.
Yeah, but
now Ronan, he could do 3 damage or 2 more thwart. I don't have a lot of thwart right now. Thwart seems like, yeah, after I attack, I do a damage too. That's kind of nice. So he'll take 2 off of here.
Yep.
And then he'll do 1 more damage to Crossbones.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. And he'll take a damage while he's at it. That consequential. Okay. That's everything I could do.
All right. Let's see what we
except
got
for
here.
change forms.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that I want to. But yeah, actually, I'll have better defense if I do. I think I will change form to giant size. I'll have a smaller hand size, but I'll have more defense. And I'll ping him for another damage this way. So that's something. Okay.
This is really not a good hand. I'm going to play...
Can you do any thwarting?
No.
Oh, that's right. You're mostly aggression with her.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
aggression pre-constructed.
Well,
so-
yeah, you probably just want to focus on healing then.
Yes, we're gonna heal. Boy.
I forget her power in hero form. After you defeat a minion or side scheme, deal 1 damage to the villain. That's pretty awesome.
Do I want to do 1 big hit before I flip over? I think I might.
A little parting shot for
Yeah,
him.
do 1 big punch.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna do pinpoint strike.
Ooh.
So 7 damage to an enemy.
Holy
I'm in
smokes.
Tiny hero form, 1 extra damage, and it gains overkill.
Nice.
So that's 8.
8. There you go. He's down to 17. Okay.
Blammo.
He thought he was making us look like chumps, but he's going to feel that one. Nicely done.
And then let's flip to alter ego
Absolutely.
and heal 3.
There you go.
I'll use my action, find some mental resource cards. How about pinpoint strike? That seems good. And giant help. Those will get shuffled back into my deck.
Fantastic.
And that is where I'm ending my turn.
Okay. So we're going to ready up. And draw back up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 for me this turn. But they're a pretty good 4. I don't mind.
You got some good 4?
I think so.
The good 4.
I think so. The question is paying for them. We'll figure that out. Alrighty. This is not quite advancing on its own yet. It's up to
Well.
5 out of 6. So, we'll see what happens. I'm first player still, so yeah. Okay, it's definitely no. I'm in hero form. I'm still in hero form. So can I get a boost card for Crossbones?
Yes, you may.
And he's going to resolve his machine gun,
Yep. So
discarding. How many did we say? Just 1. Just the top card.
Yep.
Okay.
Star.
Oh, I don't think I take any damage for a star. Equal to number of boost icons. Nope. A star is a reminder star, not a boost icon.
There you go.
Now I have to figure out, though, do I want to defend this? Probably. I've got 3 defense. That's why I went giant form.
That's pretty good defense.
So we got 2 plus star. Boost. If you're in hero form, the villain attacks you after this activation. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's not what I wanted. He doesn't deal a boost card. So there's that boost effect if they want to see. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty gnarly. So the worst part of it, though, is I get the last machine gun. So actually, maybe that's good for you. So he's not going to get a boost for this.
Yep.
I took no damage from his first attack, but now I'm getting shot at again.
Yep.
So he's
one
spending
more
his
card?
last clip. Yeah, what do you got?
Nothing.
Oh, he missed me. Now he drops that gun because he wasted all his ammo.
He's busy shooting in the
Yeah,
air.
and he's attacking me again for 2 at that point. I'm not going to sacrifice Ronan, so I'm just taking 2.
Yep.
And Madame Hydra, oh boy, she's also attacking me for 2. I'm going to risk it. I'm going all the way down to 2. Just taking it. Just there it is.
All right.
All right.
Hopefully encounter cards work out in your favor.
Yeah, I want to keep Ronin around. Well, yeah, we have to resolve your activation.
Yep.
So scheming.
2+1.
2+1. All right. Yep, that's going to make this advance. So we're on to stage 2A, the Infinity Stone. Inside the Project Pegasus facility, S.H.I.E.L.D. agents fight desperately to prevent Hydra from obtaining the Reality Stone stored within. So on this side, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. And it starts with 1 per player threat on it. All right, what does he get now? Laser rifle. I'm pretty sure this is his favorite one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this attached to the villain gives him +1 attack with the ability Forced Interrupt. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains ranged. So that means no retaliate will affect him. And again, a way to get rid of it with a hero action. So he's powered up again. Yikes. Okay.
All right. So now you get 2 encounter cards and I get 1.
That's right. Yeah, wants to deal me out here. Hopefully no more attacks.
Yeah.
No whammies, no whammies.
Don't die here.
Side scheme. Cornered staff. Hydra's rounding up Pegasus staff to hold his hostages. That's not good. When revealed, discard 1 per player cards from the top of the encounter deck, please. So it'd be 2 cards.
2 cards.
Yep. And we're going to place 1 additional threat here for each boost icon.
None.
Well, that's a lucky break for us. We did not need more side schemes right now. So there's.
Do we need to add threat to Legions of Hydra since Madam Hydra activated?
Oh, I didn't read her. I forgot. Yes, after Madam Hydra schemes or attacks, place 2 threat on Legions of Hydra side scheme. Thank you for the reminder, audience.
The chat never forgets.
I was just making sure you're paying attention. Okay, that's all. Well done. You passed the test. We'll keep playing. All right, then I got 1 more card. Yep. Oh, this one's for you. I dodged a bullet.
Oh,
you can deal
right.
with your red dreams.
Okay, I'm already in alter ego form. I can exhaust, get rid of it, or I can discard each card with a mental resource from my hand. That would be 4 of my cards.
Ouch!
I'm going to exhaust and remove this from the game.
You might be delayed in coming to my assistance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I should throw that up there.
Yeah.
So there it is, the red dreams. That is Nadia's obligation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had
Oh,
a whole lot of mental resources in my hand.
Whew.
Hand kind of bad, but yeah, you know. All right, let's see what I get next. Guess what?
Oh, for real? Care for Cassie. Give to the Scott Lang player. You may flip to alter ego form, which I probably should. I'd have to exhaust to get rid of it, or choose and discard 1 card from my hand. And I cannot change form until my next turn ends. Oh. So if I go to alter ego, I'm stuck in alter ego.
Yeah.
Let me throw that
Which
up
means
there.
double scheming.
Oh, boy.
It needs to get up to 12 to advance.
Yeah, but with Madam Hydra out there, that's going to go quickly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have to stay in giant form. That might just be the right thing to do, except for all these attacks I'm getting. So I got to get 5 threat off here before I can even hit her. And I'm exhausted. That really ain't helping. That's not so good. I'm reading what I got in my hand here to see what helped me make this decision. Boy. Okay. I can't change form. That's awful. You know what? I think I'm going to have to flip back, unfortunately. And, it's just going to load up that Legions of Hydra again. Who designed Madam Hydra? Whoever did is just a jerk. I'm sorry to myself. I've got a really good attack. I could come really close to knocking this guy down, but I can't do enough on my own. Any chance you could just flip back, we take this guy out?
I mean, I'm exhausted, and I don't have... How close are you?
Okay, I've got a giant stomp in my hand, which is going to do 8 damage. And then I could... let's see. Yeah, I got 8 damage.
Okay, no.
All right, then we got to play the long game.
I can give you like 1 or 2 extra.
I'm flipping to alter ego, which means I'm stuck in alter ego until the end of my next turn, because I'm taking care of my daughter. I'm not happy about it either. If you look at the art, I'm mad at Cassie, I'm trying to save the world. Cassie, just, hang out at your friend's house or
Take care
something.
of yourself.
So that
You're what, like 15?
let's go back to the discard pile. Ouch. Alrighty. Okay.
Oh, boy.
That was a tough decision.
Boy, oh boy.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Well.
And then the designer in me is like really happy that Crossbones is kicking our butt now.
Yeah.
Like payback for stage 1.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah.
we passed
that
that
was
guy?
the end of the villain phase. Yep.
All right. Boy. Well. Gosh, I'm not totally sure I want to
Boy, Madam Hydra really ruined our plans.
advance too far. All right. I'm gonna drop these two.
Oh, I changed to this form, so I at least get to heal a damage.
There you go.
That's something.
I'm gonna play Boot Camp.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the Boot Camp?
Since I'm the only one with an ally, I wouldn't mind.
That seems like it would help. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So have yourself a Boot Camp.
Thank you. Ronan's been working out.
Yeah.
That's great.
Um.
That actually makes sense because I have an upgrade that's going to give him some extra hit points.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to turn into a bit of an attack machine here.
Okay. Okay. Boy. That is gonna be it. Yeah.
I wish I had a card to stun or confuse Madam Hydra to stop her from activating right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that would be nice.
Okay, so it's my turn?
It's your turn. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't contribute.
No worries, no worries.
Oh, one second. I'm gonna take an action while you're doing your stuff and shuffle
Sure.
some mental cards back in. Printed
Hey,
mental.
Caleb, can you throw a boot camp back up?
Yeah, absolutely. There's the boot camp. And yeah, I've got a couple of great cards for giant form that just aren't happening right now. I could call for aid and just dump my whole hand, but I have this great upgrade for Ronan. And then this other stuff I could use next turn. I think that's a better play. My hand size is 6 here. So yeah, I'm going to use the call for aid to play Reinforced Suit. I'm going to play this one on Ronan. Attached to an ally, max 1 per ally, gets +2 hit points.
That's pretty good.
And Ronan's +1/+1 for every upgrade on him, so that's another +1 thwart and +1 attack.
So he's at 5 attack right now?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Seems good.
He's swinging those nunchucks pretty hard. And then, yeah, after he attacks, he does another damage. So I could smack Crossbones for 6, or I could thwart for 3. 3 will get rid of that, which isn't really helping right now. I just don't think we're going to stop him from getting this.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just take him down.
Yeah, I think if we should probably be able to take him down.
I'm going to do that.
Hopefully. We'll find out.
Ronan says I'm going to take it straight to Crossbones. So he's down to 12. That feels
Plus
right.
one more, right?
Correct, yep, off of the power gloves. So,
Bam.
yeah,
I love
down
the
to
power
11.
glove.
I still holding that giant stomp, too, so.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So we ready up?
Yep. Okay, draw back up. 3,
I'm going to
4,
ditch a card.
5, 6. Oh, yeah, he's going down next turn.
All right.
Cool. So,
Alright.
this turn, though, we got to get through this turn and still survive.
Yeah, that's the thing, ain't it?
This is pretty gnarly. So this
Okay.
is going up.
Yep. So two.
First of all by 2, so I'll trade out that 1 for a 3.
Yep. So he's scheming at me. So 2, 3, 4.
Oh my gosh, 4 more?
Yep.
So he's already 8 out of 12.
Yep. And
Oh yeah, he's guaranteed to go up.
To boost. If it resolves during an undefended attack, did not.
That's
So,
fortunate. So he only made 2 off that.
He only made 2 off that.
But unfortunately, Madam Hydra's going to go here as well.
Yep.
So that's going to push us over the edge. That's exactly 12. That's unfortunate. All right, so we are on to the last stage, the getaway, stage 3A.
Yeah.
Hydra has seized the Infinity Stone, and Crossbones orders their withdrawal. You must stop them before they escape.
Yeah, we must.
Yeah, the Caleb must. Yeah, that's legendary. At this point, if I submit a set for approval and there's not something that says you must, Nate will just send it back to me and be like, where's the Caleb must?
Yeah,
Right.
you must.
Yeah. So we've got the getaway stage 3B. When revealed the top card of the experimental weapons. He did not need another weapon right now. But here it is anyway.
It's all right. We're going to kill him this round.
Now he's got an energy shield.
Uh-oh.
So attached civilian gains retaliate 1.
Oh, that's fine. We're fine.
I hope so.
I hope so.
All right.
I'm just going to say that we're fine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, positive thinking.
Yep.
Positive thinking. All
Power
right.
positive.
And this has 1 per player on it. And if he completes this stage, we lose the game. So it's him or us at this point. We got to deal with those cards first.
Yes, we do.
Let's see. So you're getting 2 of them, and I'm getting 1 of them.
Oops. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, and we got 2 more threats on
Right,
here
course.
again. Yep.
Yeah, that's not going away.
No, I thought maybe I'd get it down, and I just watched all my progress evaporate.
Yep. All right, full auto, alter ego. That means surge.
Whew. Literally dodged some bullets there.
A Hydra jet trooper is hanging out by me.
Oh, you dodged the quick strike too.
Yeah.
Maybe the tide is turning here.
Yeah.
All right, you got one more
It's all
card
coming
though.
back to us. All right. And a Hydra flame soldier
Ooh.
hanging out with me as well.
I thought for sure right after I said the tide was turning for us, you'd flip Shadow of the Past. Or
Oh,
something.
that would suck.
Yeah, let's hope this isn't it. Oh, Crossbones Assault, another side scheme. So Crossbones is a heartless killer, but he's not a psychopath. His assault on Pegasus is ruthless and efficient. When defeated, Crossbones activates against the player who defeated this scheme. So that might be, at this point, that might be a lucky draw for us. Because
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting another turn.
I hope not.
So he's getting 4 threats.
Because
on
we're going to
there.
put him in the ground.
That's the plan. I want to ground stomp him. That's what I'm holding on to. Giant stomp. Okay. You want to pass me that first player?
Yep, of course.
Yeah, I think we got him. In fact, I
Can you
think
do it all by yourself?
I might have him this turn. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see. Giant Stomp is going to hit him for 8, and I think Ronan's going to let me finish him off. Yeah, so just for funsies,
let's see it.
I'm going to heal because I don't like going into action with 3 hit points. Then I'm going to flip over to Giant Form. I can deal 1 to an enemy. So let's just knock him down to 10.
Yep.
And Ronan still swinging for 6. Thanks for that training.
Oh, yeah. Sent to
All right.
boot camp.
Boom. He's down to 4. And yeah, we saved the best for last. We got to finish him in style.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a Giant Stomp, which I can help pay for with Team Building Exercise. It's a great card. And we'll toss a couple events. That'll round it out. So it's going to be play only if I'm in giant size, which I am. Hero action, deal 1 damage to each minion.
Yep.
Which isn't really going to come into play here. Because then it's going to deal 8 damage to an enemy. That enemy is going to be Crossbones.
Stomp.
KO.
Yeah.
Okay, but honestly, if we got another turn, I think we were in serious trouble.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were about to get messed up.
Oh, my goodness.
That was awesome. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, this was fun.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I don't know if I don't think they've seen someone was playing Evan playing ally. I don't think they've seen the signature ally or not the signature ally. I'm sorry, just an ally for Wasp right now.
Oh, sure.
So I'll throw that up there as a final spoiler. So
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the
I
Wasp
love that
Janet
art.
Van Dyne, 0 cost, 1 thwart, 3 attack, 0 hit points, +1 for each PIM counter. And if you pay for energy resources or overpay rather, you get those PIM counters on her
Yep.
to a maximum of 3. So she's pretty good. She was going to help me take him down with that 3 attack, which would have been
Absolutely.
pretty good. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you've seen a lot of new cards. We're looking at, so this just came out, Rise of Red Skull, obviously. It's going to be Kang in October here.
Yeah.
In a little bit, followed up by Ant-Man and Wasp and so on a monthly basis. So everyone has that to look forward to.
For sure.
Thanks to Carolina Game Tables for this awesome table. Follow us on all our social channels. Remember to subscribe so that you are notified whenever we go live on Twitch or when we put the videos over on YouTube. Make sure that you are hitting both of those numbers. And thank you everyone so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.